Alright. Wow. I can't believe we're already moving on to Gran Turismo 4 on YouTube. Just because Twitch is, interesting. But I got it set up on YouTube now, so I think that's all we really needed. So last time we were here, we had discovered that the Jetta G4 is a pretty good choice for our next championship, which we're going to Europe, and we're going to do the British Lightweight Series. Now, I don't know what the competition's like in this, so I'm kind of a little scared. Let's go see. Let's see how many points we're working with. And I think I gotta turn off traction control. Just let me do that. Okay, so now that that's off, and who are we up against here? Jetta, Lotus Elan, Mini, I see a Lotus Elise, so that one, and a Triumph. So I think we might need to upgrade this car a little bit, but we'll see how many points it's going to be. 98, okay. Maybe we can win just doing this stock, who knows. Maybe. Okay, so slight upgrades. Definitely slight. So we're not going to need anything like a turbo. Nothing crazy like that. I think we're going to need probably an exhaust. The suspension felt okay. Would say a new clutch, but I don't want to buy one. So let's just upgrade what we can. So 2 horsepower, 4 horsepower, or 5. None of these are great options. Let's upgrade other things first, such as a racing chip. I'll take 4 horsepower, it's fine. Let's see. Definitely gonna do stage 1, just to give that extra little boost that we're gonna need. And a flywheel. We don't have any power, so we're just gonna get this sports one. And now let's go get an exhaust. So now we either get 2 horsepower, 4, or 5. So, man, I mean, this is whatever. We'll get this one. It's probably the best value. Okay. So, let's try that. Went with minimal upgrades. Just because I have no idea what the prize car is, and the prize money's not even that good. It's $2 grand a race, which really isn't that good to start with anyway. So we went from 98 points to 70. handles really nice. Still not very fast by any means. But it's like just the little kick we need to get us ahead. I'm surprised this Lotus is as slow as it is. What is that, a Lotus Elan behind? He is flying. Whoever it is. Oh, we ran off. That was my own fault. I didn't even brake at all. I was gonna say, we'll get him on the corners, but this thing's having a hard time with the corners, too. I think we just might be a little bit too slow still. I smell a potential upgrade here, then. So it's either going to be a turbo, or it's going to be... engine upgrade or turbo. It's going to be one of the two. Just because we need that extra edge. Alright, so this is going to get us quite a bit. 117 versus 146. And it's the same amount of money. I'm gonna go with the turbo. Obviously, more horsepower for the same amount of money. Why would I not do that? Okay, so 2 more races to go. Going to Apricot Hill next. Well, technically we still gotta do all 3. Because I failed the first time. Lotus Elise might be a trouble. Or not. the brakes need some work. Very nice of that guy to guide me off the track, kind of. This thing is 5 gears. I'm surprised by that. This Lotus Elise is not a very light competitor, I'll say that. And I think we got him here. There we go. Okay. I had to do something real fast there. Sorry about that. Wait, that wasn't $2,000. I thought the prizes were $2,000. What happened? Apparently I was wrong. I didn't even see what the prizes were. Is it 3? Let's see. another two Lotus Elises this race. Hopefully not a crazy challenge. I was thinking about turning on traction control just by one. Who's that? Oh, the Triumph. I see. This car's actually pretty good when it's slightly upgraded. We're beating out Loses, so... Lotus, it's not Los. He's kind of still right back there, but that's not so bad. Big freeze right there. Race number 2 out of 3 done. And then we move on to the manufacturer races. Okay, 3,000 per win. Which, I mean, we didn't spend any money on the car. And then we spent 4,500 plus 500 plus 3,000. I'd say we probably broke even. More than likely, just broke even. So once we finish this one, we'll start working on the B license manufacturer races, and then after that, we'll go get the A license. We're gonna need a lot of money for the manufacturer events, though. That I do know. Off the track again. I was gonna say, at least we didn't spin out, but we almost just did, so. The shift from second to third is very, very long. But honestly, the response time on the turbo isn't that bad. Alright, now we're done with the British lightweights. I wonder what we're gonna get as a prize car. Who knows? Prize car time. Let's see what we get. Oh. That's... I don't even know. I don't know how to feel about that. But we're done with everything here. All the B events for the European events. All the B events for the American events. Can't do anything in special conditions. I think all the B events in professional. Yep. All the B events in the Japanese events. And we can't do anything in endurance events yet. So let me go save, and let's get started on the manufacturer championships. I think we'll start off with Japan. I think those cars technically are the cheapest, easiest to find a used car for. Okay, so for Daihatsu, we can do the Daihatsu Midget 2. So I think that's in I'm pretty sure that's in the used car dealership. Yeah. So let's try to see if it's in the used car dealership real fast. Very well might be. Isn't there a... Wait a minute. I feel like I'm missing a showroom here. Daihatsu Move. So it's not in here. Isn't there a historical showroom? I've never even been here yet. Why am I so dumb? I could have saved so much money. I really could have. Oh. Now, is there a Daihatsu in here? No? Okay, well, unless it's in here, which I don't think it is. Daihatsu Mira. There it is. There's one right here. Okay, so we can buy it for $2,870. Pick that up. Get in the car. Okay. So, let's go get an oil change because we just bought a used car. Okay. Now that that's done, let me do one thing real fast. Okay. Now that we have that, I don't even know, should we upgrade it? We'll see. It's just a single race, right? I'm thinking everyone's gonna be decently easy competition. But I'm glad we found it. I mean, that was actually a pretty easy find. Turn off traction control, obviously. $60 points, so I don't know if that's dead even or what. These guys are flat out. So am I. Everyone just sounds so in sync, and this is nuts. You know, I was just thinking, you know, I'm really glad that they have some of these, like, really stupid, like, races like this, where it's just like who would voluntarily race these things? Be like, yeah, I have a little K truck. I'll bring it to a track. It's gonna be a 4-minute race. Oh, that might have cost me a lot of time right there. Oh, I can hear them behind me. Can't make a mistake like that again. Zero to 60, possibly. I almost made the same mistake I said I wasn't gonna do again. Oh, they are right behind me. Wow, that was exhilarating. $33 horsepower. It didn't even pay us what we bought the car for. So we lost, like, I don't know, $700 by doing that. But we gained the older model, which I will probably never use. But hey, that's Daihatsu done for now. Let's move on to Honda, see if there's anything else we can do. Nope. Next up is Isuzu. Anything I can do there? The Sports Classics, so I can use a Isuzu Paesa, a Bellet, I don't know, or a 117. So we'll go do that next. Let's see if we can go find one in the Classics dealership. Not the driving missions. This. There's a Paesa right here for $8,600. Interesting looking. Any others? No. So we're buying it. I'm gonna get in the car. Saved. GT Auto. Oil change. And let's see if that's all we need to do. I can't believe I skipped over the historic showroom. I feel like we could have found something for the Muscle Car Championship in there. If only I had looked beforehand. Alright, and let's see if that's enough to push us forward. Let me see what other races we have to do. We could do all 3 of the Mazdas. What else? We can do the Mirage Cup too. We can do the March Brothers, Silvia Sisters. There's so much. There's so much to do still with a B license. What about Subaru? Nothing in Subaru. That's good. Probably 1 in Suzuki. 2 in Suzuki. I don't think we have a Suzuki concept car yet, though. How about Toyota? We can do them both. Acura? No races. Tommy Kyra? No races. ASL? No races. I don't know what that is. Dome? No races. Okay. So, there's still so much. Oh, that's only Japan, man! No wonder there's so many. Volvo doesn't have anything. Germany probably has some. Oh, 2 in Germany to do. 3 in Germany to do. Okay, nothing in Mercedes. Nothing in Opel. What about Volkswagen? 2 in Volkswagen. Nothing in Roof. Belgium, anything in there? No. Netherlands, anything in here? No. The UK, definitely some in here. The US, definitely some in here. Spain, probably not. No. Did I check Italy already? Definitely some in here. Australia, anything in here? I'm thinking probably not. And no. Okay. Alright, what about Korea? Yes, there is one in Korea. We can do the Hyundai Sports Festival. And Proto Motors, nothing. We have a lot to do still. But in the meantime, we're working on Isuzu, so let's go on in. Let's see if we're competitive as is, or if we're going to have to do some upgrades for it. I'm hoping not, because we have a load of cars to buy still. Sorry, I was just checking on if we'd be competitive or not. It says we are, but I just need to turn off traction control first. Alright, let's get started. What is that weird sounding? Do you hear those? What is that? I'm just thinking, what could we possibly get as a prize car from this race? This thing actually handles kind of well. Better than I was expecting. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. This is the guy that I think is going to give us trouble throughout the entire 3 races we'll be doing. Because it almost seems like that's a race car with the, I don't know if that's carbon or what it is. This is my first time driving any Isuzu in any game. Believe it or not, I don't think it's operational anymore, but close to my house, there actually is an old Isuzu dealership. And I didn't know that they were in the United States, but there was an Isuzu dealership. And I passed it one day and I was like, no way. I didn't know they even sold cars in the US, let alone had dealerships here. So that was kind of cool to see. Just like small pieces of car info. So $2,000, nothing crazy. We might earn back the money we paid for the car. I think we paid like $9,000 for it. And there's what, 5 races? 3. So we're gonna lose out on like $3,000. But who knows what kind of prize car we're going to get, because I don't know if they're going to give us another Isuzu or what. Rear-wheel drive, let's throw it in second. Big mistake, don't do that. Oh, this is the straightaway track. This is the track for the fast cars. This thing's kind of fun, though, I'm not gonna lie. It actually handles really well. And from a car from 1981, I don't think this thing even has a turbo in it. I mean, we just took that corner at 100 miles an hour. Flat out. Didn't even let off. Does this thing have 5 gears? It does. It's funny. I got confused. It said fourth, but I guess it really meant third. You'd think after playing this game for like 20 years that I would know what's up. Flat out again at 100. Hey, my gas bill came in. Beautiful. You love when that just randomly pops into my phone. Okay. So, one more race in the pizza. Seriously, I'm still confused what we're gonna get out of this thing. You know, I was thinking Piazza or Piazza. I was thinking that was the food, but that's paella. And I'm thinking, why the hell are they naming a car? I think it's Spanish food. I'm sitting here thinking, like, are they implying that this car is Spanish for some reason? Because it looks pretty, it looks like 1980s Japanese styling for sure. I mean, it looks like a slightly larger Honda Civic. You know what? I don't think there's many people looking for Gran Turismo 4 streams at 7:45 on a Monday. We're 8 seconds ahead with a stock car. Guess that's just that how much an oil change makes. So, guess a reminder to get your oil changed. And we're about to be finished with the Isuzu Cup now. It wasn't too hard. That was great. Nice little easy championship. And I can... Lord only knows what our prize card is going to be, because I have no idea. And let's see what it is. A 117. Cool. Another car that I'll probably never use. Okay, who's next? Is it Mazda? It is Mazda. Club RE, so... We should probably get an RX-8, right? Because we have to do... Oh. Yeah, we probably should get an RX-8. An RX-8 Type S, if we can. Can we afford it? Is it even in here? 28 grand. Let's see. Yeah, it's a new car. And I know we have an RX-7. It's just the problem we're going to have to dump a whole lot of money into it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so... Mazda RX-7. Mazda 6. Wait a minute. Does this one count? Can we use this? Alright. Possibly. Let's see if we can use this. I'm gonna say probably not. I don't think I saw it listed. We can use it. Oh, why can we use it? 5 races. And just like that, we can use an RX-7 we picked up. Probably don't even have to upgrade it. I think it said it was almost 500 horsepower. And then we would need to buy an RX-8. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Keep traction control at 1. Just because with this higher power car, I think we're going to need it. Oops. Why I'm like falling asleep at the wheel here. Kind of scared to see what this thing does. 7 points. Oh no. Seems we brought a rocket launcher to a fork fight. Honestly, probably a very good thing I kept traction control on. This thing is crazy. I don't even remember where we earned this car from. Just ignore that. Ignore that too. This thing sounds really mean. Well, that was easy. Really easy. And $5 grand. See, that's the type of prize money we need, because these manufacturer events, they're expensive. You gotta buy the car. Mostly because we're early stage. Still working our way up. To turn on my fan. This PC runs at 1,000,000 degrees in my room. Things reminds me of drift car. I mean, it drifts like a drift car. That was my fault, not the car. Where did we unlock this? I keep forgetting. Was it the Turbo Sports race? Actually, I think it was. Race number 2 of 5 complete. And I might be able to do the RX-8 Cup. Again, I have no idea what the prize car is going to be. I've never played events like this before. I mean, you know, I would regularly play this game when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and I'd have no idea what the hell was going on. It's just like, oh, let me play arcade mode aimlessly for like 7 hours. That's what I remember about the early days of me playing this is, yeah, let me play arcade for like 7 or 8 hours, drive, you know, cars from the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. I could never figure out how to unlock some of these vehicles, like the Daimler. I don't know what it's called. The motor wagon. I had no idea how to unlock that as a kid. These guys are pretty quick. So I think this is my first car that I've driven in this fast in this game. Drift into the wall, that's okay. Drift into the wall twice, that's probably still fine. Almost drifted into the wall 3 times. That's probably not good. Alright, race 3 of 5 down. I can't believe we were allowed to use this. I really wasn't expecting to be able to use this car for this event. Opera. This is the first time I've raced at this track. I think ever. Because I never unlocked it in arcade mode. I've never driven this track before. Seems decently complicated. Wow, this guy's being a dick. Well, that is a sharp turn. Another very sharp turn. This is a very scary track. I was waiting for that very sharp corner, it was right there. Whew. I had to really focus for that one. But I like that track. That wasn't bad. Race 4 of 5 now done. And we got one more to do. And I forget which one it was. It is Suzuka. I think this is the full circuit. Yeah, I think it's the full circuit. I kind of threw that guy off the track. Oh, don't spin, don't spin! Could have been a lot worse. My goodness. This guy's no slouch behind us either. And we win. And I wonder what our prize car is going to be. But we got 25 grand from that championship. Really happy about that. And what's our prize car? It is Mazda 110S. Really wasn't what I was looking for there. I was hoping for an RX-8. That's a shame. So that's 5 races, and it's a championship. So I mean, do we just buy Mazda RX-8 then? We could buy this one. It is 207 horsepower, where a Type E is 207 horsepower. A Type S is 246 horsepower for how much more money? 3,500 bucks. And I think the concepts are in classic, right? No, they're restricted. Don't tell me this. We're gonna get the Mazda Carol Oh, it's a shame. Alright, well, I guess the Type S is the way to go. Because the concepts, I'm pretty sure, are not sold in any of the dealerships. I like white. We'll pay 27.5 grand. Yes, we want to get in now, so it also saves the game. So we pretty much, with the last championship, paid for that car. And I just want to see how competitive we are, bone stock. I'd say anything less than 100, we'll probably do it stock. But first, let me get rid of traction control and everything. Now, this is a rear-wheel drive car, and I think for the rear-wheel drive cars, just to prevent some oversteer, I'm going to keep the traction control at 1. And let's see here. Oh! Alright. Apparently, we're in a good spot, just completely stock. So, I'm going to go ahead and just start up the championship. So we get that done. I really like the look of the RX-8. It's a nice car. I still see someone on the road around me. They're pretty rare, though. You know, considering they're like 22 years old. Wow, this thing handles really well. Sorry about that. random cough. Okay, good. We're back on the track. We're still pretty far ahead. I didn't see if there was a Prius Cup, but I really hope there is. I don't know why I just thought of that right now, but I think that'd be really funny. think besides the racing RX-7 that I drove last championship, this is probably the best handling car that I've driven. Okay. Moving on to the next race. Oh, $2,000 per race. Okay, so it's 5 races, that's 10 grand plus. So essentially we lose 4 grand. No. 2,500? Something like that. We lost $2,500, but we'll see. But we get a prize car out of it, so. And I think a lot, you know, if a lot of these races are stock and not like the Evo Championship, I think we have a decent shot of just completing them. And this thing looks so nice. It really does. I love the RX-8. Is there an RX-8 race car in this game? I wonder where the first race at the Nürburgring is. And I gotta ask, who in their right mind would look at the... I can understand purchasing the RX, the regular RX-8. Like, I get that. It's 25 grand. It's only like 30-something horsepower less than this one. But why would you pay the same amount of money for the Type E? Like, the thing is the same horsepower as the regular RX-8 and costs the same as the Type S. When in the Type S, you could have 30 more horsepower and a slight facelift. Race 2 of 5 done. Now we're moving on to race 3 of 5. I thought we were going to pass everyone in one go. I mean, technically we did. It was on the first straight still. What version of the course is this? Okay, I call it the default course. Oh, and just so you know, there will be no stream tomorrow night. I have my final class for one of my master's courses, and then the other one is on Thursday. And I don't think Wednesday's going to happen either, just because I'll be completing an assignment. So I'll probably be doing that instead of streaming. And then Friday, I might be able to Friday night. Saturday, more than likely, no. Sunday, possible. So it's going to be today, Friday, and maybe Sunday. Busy week. Final week of my master's semester. I have... Let's see, how many more do I go? Do I have? Honestly, I forget. I think it's 3? Yeah, it's 3. I'm like zoning out, and I'm doing much better when I'm just zoning out driving. Alright. Race 3 of 5 done. Now I'll have to see what the next championship is. Because if it's like a 3-race championship, I might just do it. Just to get it over with. But we're already at an hour-and-a-half stream time. It's almost 8:30 already. There was one more thing I wanted to do tonight, and I didn't want to stay up too late. I stayed up late last night, and I really shouldn't have. A 2-lap race at El Capitan. Off track a little bit, but it's okay. Got right back on, no biggie. Trying to think of what my favorite track was when I was playing this. When I was, like I said, I think 8 years old. I think it was either this. I know my favorite track when I was 8 years old. Because once again, I was playing Gran Turismo 3 and 4 religiously at the same time. Never in the career mode, I would only play the arcade mode. But, it was, in Gran Turismo 3, 100% Smoky Mountain. I just really like that track. And then I think in this one... Which one did I play a lot? Man, I can't remember. I still can't think of it. Was it El Capitan? I mean, this track is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting, like, hit. I think it was El Capitan. Look at the mountain range off to the right. Like, this is a PlayStation 2 game from 2005. Look at that. Where are you gonna see a view like that in, like, any other racing game? Even by today's standards, this is nuts. And I have this running at 1080p. I don't even have this framed all the way up, just because I don't want to stream at 1440, destroy my internet. But I stream at 1080 because I feel like that's a standard for most streaming. I think it was El Capitan. I really think that was my favorite as an 8-year-old, and possibly even now. Either that or the city circuit. That one city circuit through Italy. Not Rome. The other one. It's like really tight course. Just forget what it's called. So, you know, back when I was a lot younger, what I would do is I would finish the beginner league and the B license, and then usually I would get to the Clubman Cup with my unupgraded, you know, terrible cars, lose, get angry, and then go play arcade mode. And that would be my whole career. So I'd get past like step 1.5. And then go back to arcade mode and just play that. So I'd say, because we're currently sitting at around 15%, this is the absolute farthest I've ever gotten in Gran Turismo 4. This has to be another Type S. There's no way to really tell. It's not like there's any exclusive badging for this. Or if there is, I can't see it. I don't know what our next manufacturer is. And now we are done with the RX-8 Championship. Just like that, we're done. And I wonder what our prize car is. Is it an RX-8 concept, or is it that Mazda Carol that we saw? Oh, our championship bonus. And our prize car is... Oh! I think I asked at the beginning of this, is there an RX-8 race car? Turns out there is. Look at that! What a beautiful car. Alright, so Mazda's done. Mitsubishi's up next. Let's see, I think the Mirage Cup. Yeah, we gotta do the Mirage Cup. It's 5 races, though. And Mitsubishi Mirage is a Cyborg ZR. I think that's the old one. Pretty sure it's the old one. 1400 GLX, so there's the old one. And I think the new one is in here. Maybe not. Okay, so let's see if we can go find the other Mirage and buy it. I feel like that would be in used car showroom too. Alright, let's see if it's in here. FTOs. There it is. It is $9,500. Looks interesting. We will buy it. Alright. And it's 840. I feel like we can get that 5-race championship done. So let me go get the oil change. Do the Mirage championship. And then we will be done for the night. Okay, back to Japan. Mitsubishi. The Mirage Cup. $2,000 per win. It is another championship. First, let's see how competitive we are. I think it's front-wheel drive, so I think I might leave traction control off. So I don't know if these are bone stock or if they're upgraded. I have no idea. If they're bone stock, then I have a feeling we'll win without upgrading anything. But if they're not, we will have to go upgrade. So, like I said, anything less than, I'd say, 100 A-Spec points. And looks like we're going to upgrade. Interesting. So we'll buy all the essentials, you know, all the basics. Okay, so with the exhaust we get 3 horsepower. Okay. Well, this one's always the best option. So we'll get this one. Engine. We're gonna go ahead and get a racing trip. Alright. Low horsepower car, we're gonna get a sports flywheel. What's up next? Turbo. Do we fit a turbo? Yes, we do. 234 versus 211, so obviously a turbo here. And then weight reduction, and then we should be competitive now. Alright. Let's go race. I'm not even gonna check. We're gonna go straight into the championship. I think we're good. Okay. Let's try again. 31. Perhaps we over-upgraded. Trying to get used to front-wheel drive again. Gonna be lighter on the accelerator pedal. This first gen Mirage is actually kind of quick. He's still like right behind us too. Here comes the wheel spin. And as long as we take this last corner correctly, I think we have it. There we go. Race 1 is now done. Four more to go. Next up is Autumn Ring. I think the full circuit. Yep. Pop the curb there. If I don't have to downshift a second, I will not, just because this thing, the wheel spin is kind of nuts. And there he goes off the track. hop this corner. Hop that one too. Full send it around this one. A little bit off track there, but nothing too crazy. Alright, easy race 2 as well. Okay. I don't even know how much we paid for this Mirage anyway. This feels oddly similar to the last championship we just did. The RX-8 championship. Could have been better about that corner. My game could not freeze when I'm in the middle of a turn. Appreciate it. Let's see if we're faster than these guys. Oh yes, much. Oh, I was expecting to do another lap. Guess we're done. Two more races to go. Up next is El Capitan? No, Mazda Raceway. And then El Capitan? Maybe? Someone went off track there a little bit. But I did too, so it's okay. Pretty sure I have more torque than these guys, but they have the cornering ability because their car is much lighter than mine. I'm not shifting down to first. I guess everyone goes up the track there. Alright, race 4 of 5 done now. And one more race to go. I'm predicting El Capitan as the final track we're going to be racing on. Who knows what it's going to be. It is Suzuka. One full lap? It's our first standstill start. Yep, one full lap at Suzuka. Oh, both of the older Mirages spun out and almost took me with them. Just like that, we're done. Another one down. Now it's 9 o'clock. We're already like 2 hours and 10 minutes into this thing. Do I do another one? Because now I'm just straight up addicted. And because we won another championship and got another $15,000. And we should be getting another prize car here in a second, and I have no idea what it'll be. Ooh, I would kill for a Lancer rally car. Oh. That's awful. I'm not happy that we got that at all, but now Mitsubishi is done. Fully done. We don't even need to come back anymore. Okay, so Nissan, I see a 3, so we can do either the Silvia Sisters race or the March Brothers. And I have no idea what to pick. But it's three races and 3 races. So either a Silvia or a 240 SX. Let's see if we can find one in the used car dealership. Maybe there's a Silvia or a 240 SX in here. Skyline, Skyline, Skyline. Silvia K's 202 horsepower. Possibly. Skyline. Silvia Q's not worth it. The K's is better. Skyline, Skyline, Skyline. Okay. Let's go here. 240 SX, 202 horsepower. So I think the Silvia K is still better. Skyline, Skyline. ZX, not what we're looking for. March G, we're not doing... Well, we could buy that for the... What is it called? G Sharp, the March G Sharp. There's a Vitz, but I think we're after... So it was 202 horsepower for the 240 SX, where we come in here and we can get the Silvia K for the same amount of horsepower and less money. So I think we're gonna do it. Just get it done. Okay, and we're gonna take it to GT Auto, get another oil change. Okay, now let's go back into Nissan and see if we're even remotely competitive with a stock car. My guess, probably not, but we will see. Let me go turn off. Actually, this is rear-wheel drive. We're going to leave it on 1. Okay, and that's another car that we've... And let's see what we're dealing with here. 55, okay. This thing is actually pretty quick for just being stock. So that's a newer Silvia, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this guy up front is fast. I don't know what car he's in, but he's very, very quick. He's 3.1 seconds ahead. He's probably in the quickest Silvia you can be in. he is extremely fast. So we might have to, we might have to leave a race until he's not here in order to get it done. Because he's going way faster than I thought he would be. Okay. So he is in a Silvia 240 RS. So any 240 RS that I see, it's probably not going to end well for us. So we'll keep that in mind with the next races that I do. Hopefully no 240 RS, because there's no chance we are beating him. Silvia Q's. Okay. We are pretty evenly matched here. Yeah, we went from a 55-point race to a 9-point race. Did hit the wall there. We've driven so many different cars tonight. Maybe this is how Gran Turismo 4 was meant to be played. Paid $7,800 for a sports car because this thing is crazy quick and handles crazy well. Once the tires warm up, this thing gets crazy good. Okay, now we still have 2 more to do. Let's see. Next up is Fuji Speedway, and we're looking for that 240R, whatever it's called. I don't see him. I see a Sil 80. Is he going to be a problem? Slightly. That Silvia sounds good. Wait a minute. Is that not the 240R? I feel like we got baited and slightly surprised, but that's not a 240R. Must just be a Silvia, but it's like a base model. He was right behind me. He's catching up, too. I'm a little scared. Okay. Maybe he's just faster on the straights? we go. One more race to go. And we're going to repeat the first race. Hopefully that 240 is not there. We will find out in a second. He is not here. So we're good. Ooh, what if we get a Silvia race car or something? I doubt it. They're not just going to hand us a race car. I mean, this was, you know, we spent like $7 grand on this championship, and there's no way they're going to hand us a, you know, $80,000 race car. It's a bit of a wide turn on my part. Wasn't the best. Is that the Silvia spec? He's fast. He's fast and a douchebag, so we're gonna kill him. Sorry, you must die. It won't matter, because I'm pretty sure he's going to pass everyone on the straight here. I just saw him. He's behind the white Silvia. We are done with the Silvia Championship now. And we get, let's see what our prize car is. Still 80. Thanks. Alright. Next time, we will continue with the Nissan March Brothers. I think, since I already saw it, I think we should just buy it and then I'll end stream. So I know which ones I saw. So honestly, let's look at the historical showroom first. Nissan Bluebird. That is not one of them. I can assure you that is not one of them. Not a Fairlady Z, not a Skyline, not a Skyline. BE1, I think this was one of them. So we can get this one for 4,500. It comes with 51 horsepower. So that's not bad. I don't think this was one. Here's another one. It comes with 51 horsepower as well. So I would still get this one, the BE1. So 4,500 bucks for a BE1, or we come here. Nothing in here, so still the BE1's the best option. So we could get the Cube. That's 7 grand for 80 horsepower. So I think the Cube is our best bet. So I think it's going to be the Cube. It's either the Cube or the BE1. So this weighs 970 kilograms, and we get 80 horsepower, or we get the BE1, which comes with 50 horsepower and weighs 670 kilograms. 4,500 versus 7 grand. I think we're gonna go get the Cube. So let's get the Cube for 7 grand. And we will, since we bought it and we saved, we will do that next time. But let me double save here, check our progress. We are almost 20% done